Welcome you all back finally to another part of the Evil Within 2 Akumu mode, as well as the all collectibles run. Yes, load my most recent save file. Oh, I'm actually going to try for reconnecting this. Sebastian learns that a secret plan has gone awry and that his only chance of saving Lily is to stop Theodore. Sebastian attempts to recruit O'Neill in the search but can't establish contact. Sebastian goes to look for O'Neill. Union Nature Reserve. This is stored as a safe house. Freeze vault. Same place inside the Mobius weapon case. I think we're correctly, I just got that, right? Shook. Yeah, I just picked up the freeze ball. Alright, so parts on a shelf to left the safe house room with a mirror. Okay. In front of the pinboard in Sebastian's room. As soon as you open gate CE-C03 on a candlelit buffet to the left. There is photographic slide number 6. 6 of 11.
Hey, Kidman.
What's up, Sebastian?
I was thinking about our first case together.
You mean back at KCPD? That pawn shop robbery?
You broke that case all on your own. I was impressed.
That was all thanks to you. You took me under your wing and showed me the ropes. Treated me like an equal. Wish I had a mentor like you when I was younger.
I wanted to help you become one of the best. But the whole time you were really working for them.
Someone wanted me in there to keep an eye on you. To make sure KCPD weren't onto us.
Too bad. You could have been a great cop.
I'm not so sure about that. The personnel report you read when I joined KCPD was falsified. I spent most of my youth in juvenile detention. By the time Mobius found me, it was either join them or rot in jail. Not a hard choice to make for someone just out of their teens.
I don't even know you, do I?
I've been in Mobius for so long. I'm not sure if I know myself half the time.
Something tells me the rebel in you is never too far behind.
Damn. Worked for Mobius for so long, she's not even sure she remembers her own backstory. Alright. Alright. Health syringe. The marrow facilities.
Alright. Let's hope the marrow is still there.
Pass through the marrow to find a way back to O'Neill. As soon as you open gate CE-C03 on the candlelit buffet to the left. That's talking about the marrow. Major Reserve exit 72. Condenser. This portable condenser unit is used in laboratories to cool gases and condense them into liquids. This component can be used to craft useful items. Oh, sweet! More gunpowder. Fallen Mobius operative has been locked. Okay. CE-C03. Okay, another one of which button combination, which switch combination is it will give me the correct amount of bulbs lit up, dictating which power. It was basically 4321, 4312.
Shit.
Right.
Looks like Theodore's been here. Maybe that's why I couldn't contact O'Neill. Hoffman's safe house is nearby. I should check up on her.
Right here. Photographic slide, number 7. 7 of 11. Alright, this one is residual memory. Hoffman gets a strange call. Right in the middle of Hoffman's safe house. Okay, this syringe. I don't need it because I'm at full health. A fuse, alright. Ooh, Mobius case! Ah, resources. Empower and parts. Other parts. And that's all that was back here. Okay, that's locked. Probably need to turn the power on so I can get in there. Here's Hoffman's safe house.
Hoffman, you here? Another one of these. What happened here?
Liam? Is that you? Liam? Is that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Where are you? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there. We don't have clearance. How did you... Okay, I understand. Yes, I'll meet you there. Just be careful.
O'Neill left his safe house to go to a restricted area of the Marrow? It doesn't sound like him.
Computer file, Hoffman's notes. Time as a concept in SciSTEM has always been tricky, but the disappearance of the core and the collapse of Union has amplified this tenfold. The changes here have become even more pronounced since Sebastian left to confront Stefano. I'm afraid that he must have failed. I've been keeping a close eye on things via the security cameras. Not only is Union changing, but the corruption has spread to the Marrow itself. It's changing, shifting. Items appearing seemingly from nowhere, creatures that defy imagination wandering the halls. I'm not leaving this safe house until I have a damned good reason to do it. Who knows how long a safe house can remain safe in here. Hoffman. Wow. Ammo pouch, shotgun pouch 3. In front of the elevator leads to the restricted lab area. Whoops. That's the mirror. I guess I'll go and view that 7th photographic slide real quick.
Kidman, it's me.
Read you loud and clear, Sebastian.
Mobius. A name. That was all I had to go on. Every avenue I pursued led to a dead end. And now I find out that they're everywhere. Hidden in plain sight. I don't understand how.
I told you before. You don't find Mobius unless they want you to. They've been around for a long, long time. They know what they're doing. We knew you were looking. We were watching you. And we were able to stop you every time you got too close.
Why? Why do they do this?
People need leadership.
People choose leaders. What Mobius wants to do isn't leadership. It's imprisonment. They know this. If they own all the media and politicians already, they should be out in the open. They hide in the shadows because they know what they're doing is evil. If people knew the truth, they'd burn Mobius to the ground.
Maybe you're right. But if people ever did find out the truth, who would believe them?
Yeah. The easiest way to hide a conspiracy is to make people think there's no such thing as a conspiracy.
That's exactly it. I got a little over 15,000 green gel. Let's see what I can purchase.
I see you're in need of my services again.
Yes, I am, Doctor. Including the ones that are under the table. Because you are smoking hot, Mama.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
Stamina recovery speed increased. Increases stamina gauge maximum. Let's do that. The red gel. 75,000 green gel. Synaptic focus. Press triangle while aiming to concentrate and slow down time. Press triangle again to end the effect. Stamina consumes. This skill consumes stamina while active. Damn. Stealth is maxed out. Hand touch will only survive attacks that should have done more than enough damage to kill you. Recovery generating from near death stats is increased. Automatically use a medical syringe when taking fatal damage. Does not work when taking fatal damage from certain attacks. Wait, hold on. 8,000. Let's just get it. I have 4 locker keys. Let's choose this one. Ah. Explosive bolt. Explosive bolt. Let's choose this one. Medical syringe. Let's do this one. Green gel. 10,000 green gel, alright. Let's choose this one. Ah, harpoon bolt. Ugh. Medical kit. Sniper rifle ammo. Take it. Shock bolts. Take one. Alright. Some extra ammo never hurt. Let's see about weapon parts, because I got some high-grade weapon parts as well. Alright. All level 3 upgrades have been unlocked for the shotgun. Let's upgrade the capacity. 240. Let's do that. 20. 80. 5 short. 20. 100. 20. 100. 70. Effect chains to more enemies over a greater distance. Now I can craft freeze bolts. 111 gunpowder. Jeez. I'd say we're fully loaded. Just use the coffee here at Hoffman's safe house real quick. Sykes.
Sykes? You're still in here? Are you okay?
Sebastian, just the man I was looking for. But I'm okay, but I could really use your help back here. It'll be worth your while.
I should probably go to his safe room and see what's going on.
Mission start. The last step. Union Post Plus. Head over to Sykes' safe house. Ooh, red gel. Fuse, I'll take that. Oh shit. Flamethrower fuel tank. Flamethrower that this was taken from was damaged beyond repair. 2 of these would be sufficient to replace the tanks of an otherwise functional flamethrower. 5,000. Haha, 3 headshots. Storage room he used. Yeah, I remember this. This is where I had that encounter with Laura. High-grade weapon parts. Alright. Or at least attempted to, anyways. Pipe. Ah, fuse. Ooh, more high-grade weapon parts. Alright. Unattended tank of nitroglycerin? Oh, nice. One shot. Damn. All movies are with gunpowder. Wow. I one-shotted him. Alright. Now I can make my own flamethrower. 5,000 green gel. Damn. Sniper rifle ammo pouch. Oh shit, big ass fatty. That almost looks like an insane cancer from Silent Hill 3. And it's dead in one headshot. Alright, final sniper rifle ammo pouch. Now you'll have to 25 sniper rifle ammo. Green gel. Assault rifle ammo pouch. This is Sex's safe house.
You're here. Good.
What's going on, Sykes? I'm sort of busy here.
Hey, you're the one who told me to call you before I left.
You found your back door.
Check it out. Fair enough, but here's the deal. I'm gonna need you to help me get out of here first.
Help you? I don't know anything about how these computers work, Sykes.
That's not what I need help with. I hacked the servers to access a restricted area of STEM. There's a pod in there that I'm gonna use to get out of here. Problem is, The power's out. And there are a bunch of those things in there too. Damn collapse is affecting the deepest parts of STEM. You get the power back on and clear the place out for me. I can get the hell out of here.
Again, what's in it for me?
I'll show you how to use the pod before I go. How's that?
Okay. Worth a try, I guess.
Thanks, man. Call me when it's all clear.
I gotta tell you, I was surprised to hear from you.
Tell me about it. I've been lying low to solve this backdoor thing, but I stuck my head out there a few times. Things are going nuts. What's happening out there?
There's a maniac who's trying to take over Union. You were smart to stay in here. Otherwise, you might have ended up flayed and tortured.
Sounds grim. Think I'll pass.
What's worse is that the guy wants to get his hands on Lily.
Well, if this plan works out, you'll be able to get her to safety once you find her.
How did a guy like you end up in Mobius in the first place?
A guy like me? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that you've got heart and a backbone. Seems they prefer their operatives to be either cold reptiles or unquestioning followers. You're neither. What did you think I meant?
Nothing. Never mind.
He thought he was being racist.
You know, I actually searched them out to try and join. Wasn't easy either. They know how to hide their tracks.
When they want to be found, they'll let you know.
They're only the most powerful organization in the history of the world, dude. Why wouldn't I?
And you don't consider what they do to be criminal?
Hey, it's only criminal when it's enforced. You know what they say. Quis custodiat, ipsos custodes. Right?
Sure.
Sure.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I'm with Sebastian there. I don't know what he meant by that. But who knows, it could possibly just be another way of saying the ends justify the means.
All right, let's do this before I get cold feet.
This will probably also help me get the power back on for when I gotta find O'Neill. And get in that room for Hoffman's safe house where I came in from. The Marrow, experimental wing. Ugh. Nails. Medical syringe.
Looks abandoned. Spooky. Just gotta take care of whatever's down here and get the power back on.
Locked. Sorry, I thought you were a deer. That was a joking reference to an episode of Family Guy where they made a joke about Pierre Griffin going hunting with Dick Cheney, and Dick Cheney just started shooting him. Then by the end, he was like, "Sorry, I thought you were a deer." This is where I'm going to turn the power back on. Too much power. Booyah. 431. No enemies goal 6 from the pod room. Actually hit her with that. And it counted as a kill. So when you do that, you actually do deal damage to the enemies. Oh.
Got the power on, but I gotta take care of all those things before calling Sykes. This is it then. Better call Sykes.
Thanks, man. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
No, but staying in here isn't gonna do me any good. Anything is worth a try at this point. Okay, it's all set. When you bring Lily back here, there's a timer right here. Turn it a quarter rotation, and then you just press this button. It'll give you 60 seconds to climb into the pod. You both should be able to fit in it together.
I don't know, Sykes. I got a bad feeling about this.
Look, man, I know what I'm doing, okay?
Maybe you should hold off on this. Help me find Lily, and then we can all find another way out of here.
I feel for you, man. I really do. But I'm doing the best thing I can do for you by getting this pod operational.
Okay, if you say so.
Wish me luck, Sebastian. Thanks, man. I left you something in there for helping me. I'm not gonna need it where I'm going. See you on the other side, Sebastian.
See you on the other side, Sykes. And just like a magician's magic trick, he went
gone.
poof.
I wonder if it worked.
Mission complete. The last step. Up here on this table.
Our attempt to use a STEM pod as an emergency exit port has been declared a failure. Despite a 25% success rate, the decision has been made to discontinue research. 1 in 4 test subjects made the trip back successfully. The other 3 simply ceased to be. We believe that the other 75% have been lost in an uncharted sublevel of STEM. A dream within a dream, from which there is no known way to return. Due to the number of unknown factors, the experiment has been abandoned.
25% chance of success.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna risk Lily's life like that. Hope Sykes is out in the real world. 1 in 4 chance. Maybe he'll get lucky.
Yep. Sykes could have very well just ended up killing himself. Here we have... Ooh, sawn-off double-barrel shotgun. Double-barrel shotgun. Twice the barrels, twice the buckshot, twice the damage. Light and stray, but needs to be reloaded more often. Shotgun clip capacity upgrades do not apply to this weapon. That'll be our main shotgun that we use. Basically got everything in this section of the marrow. Alright, made some decent progress. Let's just quickly save. Here's the true thing of what Sebastian left for us. I mean, not Sebastian, Sykes left for us. Well, actually, hold on. Oh, that was just handgun bullets. Yeah, the double barrel shotgun is what Sykes left us. Alright. Oh, yeah, I just remembered. Let's go back to the crafting bench in the safe zone. Because we got ourselves a flamethrower to craft. Wait, what? I know for a fact. Oh, I actually need an actual flamethrower itself. Damn it. Well, that was a waste of time. Alright. Let's go get that assault rifle ammo pouch. Damn. Damn! Blew him in half. Oh shit! Okay, so they're just like the beheaded kamikazes from Serious Sam. You near them and they're just gonna blow up on you. Alright, first assault rifle ammo pouch, even though we haven't gotten it yet. We'll be visiting that little hotel back there sometime soon. Crimson's Plaza. Weapon parts. Oh, right close to it. Right here. Yeah, right here. Assault rifle ammo pouch. Right here. Alright, a second one. All up to 150 assault rifle ammo. Assault rifle bullets, I should say. Alright, now let's head back to Post Plus. First, after I go into the juke diner to get some more gunpowder from a fallen Mobius operative. Right here. Five gunpowder. Oh, I see smoke powder in there. Condenser. That'll do good. Nothing in the bathroom. Oh, an herb. This is that's the storeroom. This is Post Plus. Huh. Missed a condenser. Oh, some gunpowder. Another condenser, I'll take that. O'Neill's whereabouts. Yep, time to head after O'Neill and Hoffman. Right in front of me. Shotgun ammo pouch. So the guy was talking about. Entering the room, I was at the body above to the left. Alright, 16 shotgun shells can now be held. Alright, there's the high-grade weapon parts. Next up is File. Clear File, Security Protocol. On the computer inside the security room at the lab entrance. Marrow, restricted labs. Shotgun shells.
Looks like they had extra security for this place.
Clear File, Security Protocols. Due to the sensitive nature of the experiments being conducted, the laboratory is only accessible to Mobius operatives with the proper Unity cerebral chip designation. Please observe all security protocols when entering the laboratory and be aware that your clearance level also binds you to top secret non-disclosure tenets as outlined in your enlistment contract. Any operative attempting to access the laboratory without proper clearance will be subject to corporal punishment as outlined in the Mobius security bylaws. There's the shotgun shells. Residual memory. Hoffman has clearance. Unmissable. In front of the sealed gate you have to open to proceed.
All these tanks. What's this about?
More green gel. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's check something. Exit. So I would say, I guess that's not a door that will ever be allowed to be opened. Gotcha. Alright.
What were they doing in this lab? And why did Liam want me to meet him here? Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
Huh. Can't pass through without one of those chips. Gotta be one around here somewhere.
Now is a residual memory. Search the lab for a UND cerebral chip. Step. Locker key. Over a lamp hanging from the ceiling to the left of the sealed gate. Ah, there we go. What? 2432 locker keys. Residence.
At this rate, there will be no one left. Our efforts have been in vain. The core escaped less than a day ago. Within hours, we began to receive reports of lost emerging in staggering numbers. They're everywhere now. 20% of Union's populace has succumbed already, and they're actively hunting down and killing whoever is left. It's a nightmare. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact with Mobius. We're trapped in here. We're still lost. It's too late to stop now. The entire Union experiment is doomed. We're all doomed. I'm sorry.
Medical pouch. It's right here. Medical pouch. Now I can hold up to 6 syringes. This is probably where I go get the Unity cerebral chip. Or system integration irregularities after the above on the whiteboard into the corpse. Up and down is right here. files. Condenser. Alright, red gel. Oh, right here. STEM integration irregularities. We have begun to observe a new and unexpected side effect of STEM integration in certain Union citizens. Symptoms begin simply enough. Small mental breaks triggered by vestigial memory overlaps. Affected citizens begin to experience their old memories, which leaves them in a state of confusion. Rewriting their memories again is only a stopgap measure. Their new Union designations serve only to confuse them further. Soon these small breaks develop into complete dissociation and eventually total physical metamorphosis. This phenomenon is currently affecting only 0.005% of the populace, but it's troubling nevertheless. Much will learned after the beacon, isn't it? But STEM is still experimental technology. We are isolating our studies while we continue to expand Union. It is imperative that we stop this before it escalates. 10 more files. That is irregularity studies in the back room of Lab 1 on the ground floor. Nothing. Maybe it's in this room. Yeah, it was right here. I didn't even bother picking it out. Irregularity studies. The phenomenon has become more prevalent. We have dedicated the entire laboratory wing of the Marrow to studying it. Citizen transformations have become quick, violent, and even more obscene. They are mutating into forms that can't even be considered humanoid. They have lost any semblance of humanity altogether. We have dubbed these affected citizens the Lost. We have determined that the last phase before metamorphosis involves the belief that they are being pursued by some invisible but inescapable force. Once they have succumbed to this force, the transformation begins. STEM is an artificial construct. There are no viruses, bacteria, or contagion here. The lost phenomenon is therefore a mental process. We are still in the dark as to how it spreads and to whom it will spread next. Perhaps the trigger was present in the subjects before they ever entered STEM. Further research is needed. 9 more files. That is red gel. Yep, got that. Computer file. Pit observatory. Past the sliding door on the ground floor, you have to open with a shock bolt inside the body disposal office. This is past the sliding door. This is... Let's talk about this right here. This is the body disposal office.
Are these Union citizens? What was Mobius doing with them?
Why, disposing the bodies, of course. I think, remember correctly, this is going to trigger another meeting with Laura. pit observatory. It's lonely in here, and creepy. Dumping these bodies, these things into this pit, and they just keep coming. How did I end up with this detail? Been hearing things. Voices coming from the pit. That can't be. But if they aren't coming from the pit, then they're in my head, and that's even worse. An hallucination is one of the symptoms. I can't be affected. It's not a virus or bacteria. It's a mental thing that only affects citizens whose memories have been rewritten. At least that's what they told me. Shit, I've got to keep it together. It's just loneliness that makes me think like this. Loneliness of being around these freaky corpses. It's not the phenomenon. Yeah.
Oh no. It's coming. I gotta get out of here.
Laura. I was right. Shit.
No.
No escape this time.
That thing again.
Oh shit. Let's see. It'll trigger an anime section. At some point there will be a corridor with 2 open areas each side. Go to the left one. Okay, you can't go this way. Right. Is that going to attract her? I guess maybe. Oh shit! Okay, so tricked us. We're not allowed to go this way. Come on. Okay, so she can't be lured by bottles. Can't be lured by smashed bottles. Shit. He's rearranging in a way that, while still trying to stop me, at the same time is actually giving me a different way of how she's forcing me to go about it. Oh shit. Time to get out of here.
Why is it after me? What does it have to do with this place?
This is it. Learn from Police Chief. Date, November 17th, 2014. Jim here. Just a quick note to give you an update on the Castellanos/Beacon situation. Sending Sebastian in for mandatory counseling. The Beacon incident needs to be kept under wraps, and the good detective is our only loose end. We have many operatives in KCPD, but not enough to ensure total information blackout. Fortunately, our staff psychologist is on the organization's payroll. Once we determine how much Castellanos knows, we can easily instill self-doubt through these sessions. When we're through with him, Sebastian won't be sure if what he witnessed in Beacon was real. Not that he needs much help. He's been stumbling through his assignments like a zombie. Poor son of a bitch is obviously having trouble dealing with whatever happened to him in there. I almost feel bad for him. I've known the guy for over a decade. It's like he's a different person now. But that's the price of progress. If you want to make an omelet, you gotta break an egg or two. James Van Kirk, KCPD.
Kidman was right. They are everywhere. They were right under my nose the entire time.
Yep. And when they don't want to be found, they don't want to be found. You're trying to look for them, they'll make sure to stop you at every instance, unless they want you to find them. A file. Torn psychological evaluation report. Bottom. Top half of the paper has been torn off. Be kept on duty unobserved. The information gained from his experience in STEM could be invaluable for the organization. It has been posited that STEM immersion can have long-lasting residual effects. Detective Castellanos is unique in that he's entered and left STEM without standard preparation or memory overwrite. We can learn a lot about the mental repercussions of STEM use simply by letting him go about his business while we observe from a distance.
Damn. Mobius were using me as their guinea pig. Long-lasting residual effects. They knew STEM would scar me like this.
Alright. Yep. Weapon revolver. Handed out after completing the anime sequence.
A way out?
Ooh.
You're out. Can't get us. Still here. Can't leave. Nothing changes. My fault. It's all my fault. What the hell is this? Can't move on. Can't move. The source of my pain is me. The part of me still stuck in STEM. Never getting out. No. I'm wrong. I will get out. But without you.
Restricted labs.
What was that? It felt different than the others. More real. Like something changed. I feel... good.
Because you dealt with the trauma you had
My trusty revolver.
from Beacon.
Haven't seen you in a long time.
And now it's our next form of pistol weaponry. Here's our 8th photographic slide. Alright. Now with that, we'll never have to deal with Laura Victoriano ever again throughout the rest of the game. Almost lost. On the first floor of the lab. Room Lab 2. Yep, I already got Almost Lost. That is ammo pouch. Magazine pouch number 2. Also inside that room Lab 2. Yep, got that. Operative case. Inside the autopsy room Lab 3 on the computer. Okay, I don't have that one, so I'll need to go back to Lab 3. And by the looks of it, Lab 3 is actually where I need to go in order to progress plot. Inside the autopsy room, Lab 3 on the computer. Alright.
What do we
Right
have
over there.
here?
Operative case. Our worst fears have been realized. The lost phenomenon has spread to Mobius operatives. We had theorized that the transmissions were a result of memory overwrite, but no operatives have been overwritten. We were able to quarantine and terminate an affected Mobius operative before he transformed. Perhaps his exposure to so many lost corpses in the pit made him susceptible to whatever is causing this. Perhaps it's merely coincidence. We are harvesting his Unity cerebral chip in the hopes that it will provide new data. Removal of intact cerebral chips is possible with the extraction device. It's a relatively simple and automated process. Merely place the subject on the gurney and enter the extraction device's activation code
If they
0128.
haven't removed this guy's chip yet, I can use it to get through that door and find Hoffman.
No more. Where is it? Ah, here. 0128.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Ooh. Damn. Unity cerebral chip. This electronic chip was implanted in the brain of a Mobius operative.
Thank God he's already dead. I gotta get out of this lab.
Renegade and search for Hoffman and Alright, next up is Weapon Rogan Flamethrower, lying next to the defeated boss. Select until we beat Hoffman. I mean, not Hoffman, Liam O'Neill. take that. If anyone should happen to be curious on progress for Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. 106% progress. I now have, I think it was 32 of the 38 Platinum Time Trial Relics. And one of the Platinum Time Trial Relics I went for, I ended up getting the Developer Time Trial instead. Which, you all remember that. That should be everything.
Scanning for Unity cerebral chip. Please wait. Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
About time. Hope I can still catch up with Hoffman and O'Neill.
Damn. What's this do? Oh. Supposed to be a decontamination shower, or just activating the sprinkler system.
Voices. Not sure. I'm pretty sure that right there is the way to go. Because of the candles. Huh. Okay, I just didn't see this little path right here. Alright. Boss time.
Just listen. Listen. His voice will tell you.
You've got to resist him!
Hoffman! Stand back!
No! He doesn't know what he's doing! Ugh. Liam! Don't!
What do you mean, Liam?
Stay back!
Ooh. Damn.
Stay out of my way, Sebastian.
O'Neill, what happened?
Theodore showed me the way. I am his now. I helped him hide. And in exchange, he gave me a new life.
A life as a slave.
You'll never understand. For that, you'll burn!
I can get a trophy here if I'm able to actually disable his flamethrower.
Getting too hot in here. Gotta put the flames out.
You won't get out of here. He commands that I take care of you. You can either die or change like me. I'm not weak anymore, Sebastian. I won't come down easy. I'm sorry, Master. I won't let him get away. I promise. Yes, Father Theodore. I told him. You must be cleansed.
God damn it.
That's it. I'm done playing with you. You're gonna pay for that! You underestimated me before. Never again. Stop running! I'm sorry, Master. I won't let him get away. I promise.
This point, I'm just playing Ring Around the Rosie with him.
Let the flames consume you.
Damn it. Hope this autosave is one right at right before the boss fight. Okay, yeah. Good. Let me check something. I'll disable that for this mode. Just for this fight. So I can take care of Liam's flamethrower.
Getting too hot in here. Gotta put the flames out.
Run all you want. You can't get out of here. Let the flames consume you.
I'm just basically playing Ring Around the Rosie with him. Alright!
Yes, Father. You think you're so...
Trophy earned. No more playing with fire. Now I'm turning super strength mode back on. Ruined his favorite toy.
That's it. I'm done playing with you. You must...
Thank you, Sebastian. Finally, free from his voice. From my fears. I was so scared. You've got to stop him.
I can't stop him if I can't find him, O'Neill.
He phase shifted. He's not here. Not anywhere. The machine in the room next door. You've got to destroy it.
What machine?
He made me build it. To hide him. Destroy it. So that you can destroy him.
And Liam O'Neill is dead.
What happened? How did O'Neill get turned into that thing?
I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left. When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear his voice. But he wasn't Liam. He was that thing. I tried to get through to him, but... you heard him. Theodore Wallace did something to him.
Poor guy. I didn't want to have to kill him.
You didn't have a choice. Theodore wasn't gonna give him up. So what now?
Let's take a look at this machine O'Neill was talking about.
I think it's on the other side of the room where you found us. Let's go.
First, flamethrower. Flamethrowers fuel tanks for damage beyond repair. You'll need to find some replacement before you can use it. Weapons seems to use custom-made parts. You'll probably need to find a similar weapon to salvage the tanks from. You have a feeling that you're not going to find one just lying around, though.
Flamethrower.
Oh, I already got both of them.
I could use this, but it's broken. If I found the right parts...
I would never disobey. Of course I would.
Yes, Master. Of course. The machine is operating as it should. Thank you, Father Theodore. To hear you say that, it fills me with pride. What? But she is harmless to us. She's not... No. I would never disobey. Of course I will. Whatever pleases you. Yukiko, can you hear me? I'm in the fabrication room. Clearances don't mean much when everyone's dead. Just... please come and meet me here. I have something to show you. It's important. I'm sorry, Yukiko. But he demands it.
Lots of weird stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
Let's go up close and personal view of Yukiko's titties. Alright, got our eighth photographic slide.
Kidman, come in.
I'm here, Sebastian. What's up?
Ever get the feeling you don't know what's real anymore?
More than most people. Although probably not as much as you.
The first time I was inside STEM, I didn't know I was in it. Even when I got out, I was never totally sure that I'd ever left. And when I tried to explain what happened...
People told you you were crazy.
Of course. If someone came to me with my story, I'd have them committed for their own protection.
I know. I'm with Mobius, and it still took me a while to adjust after Beacon. It was like living in a perpetual state of deja vu. Sometimes I still get a little confused.
And that's why you stayed out this time?
I don't ever want to go back into STEM again if I can avoid it.
Consider yourself lucky. Union is like having deja vu in the middle of a dream about deja vu. I hope I can make it out of here with my mind intact.
I just hope you make it out of there, period. I'm not sure anyone gets out with their mind completely intact. STEM marks you in ways that I think no one's aware of yet.
Thanks, Kitty. Let's do some upgrading. Now that we have the actual weapon part for the flamethrower, let's craft this sucker! This odd weapon can be used to quickly fill an area of flaming liquid. It is heavy and cumbersome enough to restrict movement. Fuel will be loaded into the flamethrower immediately upon crafting. Circle will stow the flamethrower on your back, allowing you to move more freely. Alright. Range is universal for every bolt. AX enhancements. Only 2,474 green gel. Only one more locker key.
I see you're in need of my services again. There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting
12,000.
forever. Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
Push kick. Gain the ability to kick stunned enemies away from you. Cannot be used on certain types of enemies. And attacks including attacks with weapons like knives and axes do more damage. Bullet cascade. Set amount of time shooting damage is increased with each consecutive shot. The effect ends when either time or ammunition runs out. That is 20,000 green gel. Sure, why not? Athleticism is now fully maxed out. Vitality 1. And I'll get toughness 3. I think we'll now open this one. Ah, high-grade weapon parts. Nice.
You need my assistance again.
I do. I could use some information, most of all.
I sense that. But it's all I can sense at this juncture.
What do you mean?
There's something here that's making things murky for me. For everyone in here. Although there aren't many left in here to clear things up for. You're one of the last. But for how long?
That's... ominous.
Let's get you taken care of, shall we?
Alright, we got one more high-grade weapon parts. Let's unlock another section of the crossbow. I mean, warring crossbow. Let's do it for shock bolt.
Mark of influence. Theodore's sticking his fingers in every part of this place.
It's almost like a form of communication with him.
And the door of the same room. Huh, there's high-grade weapon parts. Alright. Now let's look at this locker key. Before talking to Torres, proceed on to the next step. Go look behind the emitter. The stable field emitter.
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
Alright, gotta look behind this machine before I destroy it, so I can collect the key and before I proceed to talk to Torres.
What is it?
I'm not totally sure. But it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter. Whatever it is, O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Sebastian, I'm starting to think you forgot about me.
Have you finished arming that cookie dough of yours?
I have. Looking for an excuse to use it too.
Good. I'm sending you my coordinates. Bring the big guns. We're going hunting.
Got it. I'm already gone. See you soon.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
Talk to Esmeralda when ready to arm the explosives. Alright. And that's the final collectible we need for Chapter 11.
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman. You didn't seem surprised to see Esmeralda here.
Why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM.
Everybody knows everybody in Mobius, huh?
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years.
Like one big dysfunctional family.
Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier.
You're damn right I am.
I assume you know Myra, too?
I do. We work together closely.
How could she do this? How could she stand by while they conducted experiments on Lily? How could she tell Lily that I was dead?
Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. And the word experiment is a bit harsh. Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings.
Yeah, well, I believe Myra's maternal instinct has gotten a little bit out of control.
Hopefully, you can work this all out as a family when this is all over.
I've been into Theodore's reality. If it's a reflection of his psyche, he's definitely got some serious mental issues.
That would explain why he's so powerful.
And yet he's hiding.
Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows.
Well, of course
Well,
it
I'm
is.
about to drag him out of the shadows.
If what Liam told us was true.
There's only one way to find out. I don't know if you should be in here when this thing goes off.
I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
Okay. But then you should get back to your safe house. No telling what will happen in here once we shut this thing down.
Will do.
Tell me something, Torres. So you knew Hoffman before this?
Everybody knows Hoffman. You don't get into Mobius without passing through her office.
Can she be trusted?
I might have said no before, but nothing like being abandoned by your corporate masters to make you rethink your position. She's trapped in here like the rest of us.
So you're not sure?
Yeah, she's not bad. Just a bit of a cold fish. I have trouble completely trusting people who look at me like I'm something in a petri dish.
I don't know what's gonna happen when we blow this thing up.
Me either. But at least we're being proactive.
I don't think we're gonna convince Theodore to leave Lily alone. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be talked into doing the right thing.
So you're giving me orders to shoot on sight?
I'm just saying be prepared for anything. You can't predict what's gonna happen in this place. No offense, but how did someone as smart and headstrong as you wind up in an organization like Mobius?
I was a demolitions expert in the army. They loaned me out to Mobius for some Black Ops stuff. Once my term was up, they came knocking.
And you just joined up like that?
They were pretty good salesmen. They don't tell you everything when you sign up. I was tasked with some things that I'm not proud of. They expect you to follow blindly, and if you disobey, when Myra offered me the opportunity to get out, I had to take it. I've still got some morals left, despite the things that I've had to do.
Alright, let's arm this sucker.
Is that enough to take care of this thing?
Like 10 times over. And it's ready to go when you are.
Let's do
I'm
it.
good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2, 1.
Are you okay, Torres? Torres? Where'd you...
Now this, we've essentially pissed off Theodore.
Castellanos. You refuse to step into the darkness. So you try to bring me to the light. Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then, I await you.
Yep, we've gotten his attention now.
You want to find your beloved daughter? Go there. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh, God. Lily? You're here.
Chapter 12. Bottomless Pit. Now, Pouch. Just at the start, go to your right to the big statue with candles. Alright, this should be it. Yep. Alright, now hold up to 44 handgun bullets. Next up, file. Submit to Freedom 2. After crossing the gates, a bit onward to the right is a burning woman construct. Some lost praying and the file in front of it. After crossing the gates. There are these big suckers right here. Oh! I don't think this is the statue. Gotta go over here a bit.
Mom never gave up. Not like you.
Oh shit. Just reloading the Odyssey because I wasn't sure if that was going to lock me into plot and put me somewhere up further up ahead into the chapter with no hope of going back. After crossing the gates, a bit onward to the right is a burning woman conscious of lost, praying in the pile in front of it. So, go forward a bit. Yeah, this is it. Ooh, right at his crotch. There's the file. Burnt patrons submit to freedom too. What is freedom? It's a word and a concept rife with individual meaning, yet utterly meaningless in the scope of time and space. We are comprised of atoms. Each atom has a central nucleus that is orbited by electrons. The space between these elements is vast. We are mostly made of nothing, a hard fact to accept, but there is power in this knowledge. There is opportunity in acquiescence. There is strength in surrender, as long as you are willing to submit to freedom. 4 more files. Alright, and after that is another ammo pouch for the wooden crossbow pouch. Take the right at the tombstone after the first flashback for the big statue. Okay, so that means I gotta go to where the construct of Lily's room is. Okay, so there is a invisible wall there. This will be where the first flashback is.
Mom never gave up. Not like you. She tried to tell you.
But you were too stupid to listen. No, this isn't right.
Myra succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then you became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
Ooh, nice headshot. Take the right at the tombstone after the first flashback by the big statue. This must probably be the big statue. Yep, this is the big statue. Alright, now carry up to 10 wooden crossbow bolts. Ooh, excuse me. Fourth one is Federal slide inside Liz room on the left. Stairs after. Near the cigar box on the opposite furniture to Sebastian's desk.
I need to find her.
Fine. Then come to me.
Is it really you?
No, it's not. It's just what Father Theodore is wanting you to see.
Lily. No. Lily.
There she is. Your precious daughter. Isn't this what you wanted?
Dad? You let this happen to me. Why didn't you save me?
No. Please. I couldn't. I wanted to.
You are doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. Unless you join me. Do that, and I can make your dreams come true. Together we can take Lily from Myra. Once I have the power of the core, you will be truly free.
No.
It will take more than bullets to stop me. Will you never learn?
Oh shit.
You shot me. Sebastian, why?
No. No.
Come on, man. Let's get you out of here.
That did happen. We indeed did shoot Torres.
You can't let him get to you. You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Myra? Torres. Where? I'm home. How did I...
I gotta look for the... There we go. Tour of the bottomless pit. Walk in the little house of Eden. Make sure you Contemplate your daughter's drawing on the wall downstairs. The family found on top of your desk in the office upstairs, and the portrait of your wife on the shelf right before the kitchen. Do not pick up Myra's letter before you found all three. Upstairs, family found on top of your desk in the office upstairs, the portrait of your wife on the shelf right before the kitchen.
Lily's room. Just the way it used to be. The way I wish it had stayed.
Holographic slide. I need to find Lily's drawing.
Lily's drawings. God, I hope she still has some of that innocence after all this.
Mysterious symbol. You feel like you've seen this before. You can't quite put your finger on when or where that was. But anyway, it looks pretty cool, so you decide to keep it in your room. Contains mysterious symbol.
I buried myself in work so hard. If I could only get some of that time back, I'd spend it with them.
Alright. There's still something up here that I need to examine. Get the miscellaneous trophy for chapter 12 here. Around 2 of them. Darn's on the wall upstairs. Family photo on top of your desk in the office upstairs, and the portrait of your wife on the shelf right before the kitchen. Do not pick up Myra's letter before you found all three. Okay, so I gotta go downstairs. Found the drawing, and wait. It said the family photo in your office. Oh. Shit. Won't let me go back in there. So basically, once I go inside Sebastian's office, it's a one-way trip. Oh shit. So I still have everything. So I think I'm done.
I need to find her.
Is it really you? Lil...
Come on, man. Let's get you out of here. You can't let him get to you. You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Myra? Torres, where... I'm home. How did I...
Oh. Well, I'm a complete idiot. That door is locked from the start. That's not an important door.
Lily's drawings. God, I hope she still has some of that innocence after all this. I buried myself in work so hard.
Okay, that's the
I could only get some of that time
photo
back.
of Sebastian, Myra, and Lily there on the desk.
Them.
Alright. Now the trophy says... The portrait of your wife on the shelf right before the kitchen. In order to get this trophy for chapter 12.
Lily?
Right here.
Myra.
Trophy earned. Melancholy memories.
She really could do it all. No wonder she was able to infiltrate Mobius. Once she set her mind to something, she wouldn't stop. Not like me.
So, mysterious object, 6 of 8. Mysterious symbol. Near the cigar box on the opposite furniture says Sebastian's desk. Oh, shit. I just need to go back upstairs into Lily's room and get that photographic slide. Or else this wouldn't be considered an all collectibles run now, would it?
Lily's room. Just the way it used to be. The way I wish it had stayed.
There we go. Alright. Now we've got everything.
That letter. Myra's last communication. It was hidden with her files. It sounded so crazy at the time. But I should have believed her.
My dearest Sebastian, if you've received this letter, then I fear the worst has come to pass. It means that my investigation got too close to the truth. It means that you may never see me again. I'm sorry I kept it from you, but it was to protect you. From either the truth or my madness. I've enclosed a copy of my files. I only hope that you never receive them, but if you do, it's up to you to finish what I started. Please, find justice for Lily. And for me. I love you with all of my heart. Myra.
I guess that's
so
not counting as a
Sebastian.
file.
You've endured so much. All this time, all alone.
It's my fault. You tried to tell me. But I didn't believe you. And now I'm so messed up. I'm talking to an hallucination. I failed you. I couldn't save Lily from the fire. I failed everyone.
That's not true, Sebastian. There was no fire to save her from. You know this now.
But I couldn't protect her.
How could you? Mobius are a force of nature. What you're doing, it's like blaming yourself for an earthquake. It wasn't your fault. You have to stop torturing yourself.
Stop blaming yourself for
You're
shit
a
that
good
didn't
man,
happen.
Sebastian. That's why I married you. And this time, you can save her. There are too many forces against you. You have to stay strong. Don't let the past defeat you. I forgive you. And Lily will too. But the most important thing is that you forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself. She's right. She's always been right. Theodore uses my own guilt against me. But guilt for what? It's their fault, not mine. They took everything from me. I didn't start any of this. But I'm gonna finish it. And God help anybody that stands in my way.
Wake up, Sebastian!
What? Hoffman? What happened?
Damn. Esmeralda Torres is fucked up.
She brought you here.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Sebastian.
They fucked her
I
up.
tried to save her, but
No. I shot her.
the bullet wound was superficial. She died from injuries sustained in a battle with those things.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that. She was a good soldier. She just wanted to save Lily. And now she's dead.
All because of Theodore.
It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian. It's not your fault. Don't let him do this to you.
You're right. That goddamn son of a bitch. This is what he wants. Trying to make me feel guilty. But he's the one who did this. Not me. He's the guilty one. Okay. It's time to clean house. I've just gotta find Theodore.
That's not the problem. Destroying Liam's machine worked. Theodore's out there in the open now. The problem is getting to him.
What do you mean?
I picked this up on the exterior surveillance system cameras. Have a look. Theodore's stronghold appeared in the middle of Union. But it's surrounded by what looks like a massive wall of fire.
Shit. I won't be able to get through it.
I think that there may be a way. I found a device in Liam's equipment room that should be able to help.
Great. Let's see it.
It's not quite ready. I still have to do a few tweaks.
Okay. Go do what you have to do. I remember there being a hotel near there. I'll go check if it's safe, then send you the coordinates. You can meet me there with the device.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Chapter 13. Stronghold. Must take Taurus's weapon. Remains of Union reach Sanctuary Hotel in the business district.
I'm sorry, Esmeralda. I'll make sure you didn't die for nothing. I'm gonna hunt him down like the dog that he is.
Assault rifle. This automatic weapon uses standard rifle ammunition. Packs a punch but burns through ammo quickly. Oh yeah. Power's back. Is the power back on? Nope. It's not. Alright. Well, everybody, I think this is a good place to stop for the night. We are now at Chapter 13, Stronghold. I'd say one more stream of this game, and we could be at the end of it. So, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you were all able to enjoy what I was able to put out for you tonight. Please let me know if you need me to turn up the volume on my TV a bit so you all can hear it. If you weren't able to hear it that well, I will easily do that and turn it up at different times depending on what time of the day you're watching this or whatnot, or when I'm streaming it, if you're in the chat while I'm live and whatnot, just please let me know. Anyhow, tomorrow, or rather later today I should say, I'll finally get back to doing more streams of Crash Bit, well, another stream of Crash 4, It's About Time, where I definitely did clean up a lot of progress. Of course, the final 2 levels of the Sax Dimension are the real pains in the ass. My 2 most hated levels in the game. And if I had to choose the top 3 most hated levels in Crash 4, it's... the Crate Escape, Toxic Tunnels, followed by Rush Hour. Those are my top 3 most hated levels in the entirety of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Anyhow, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all good night. Take care. I've been your humble host, Dark Assassin 1121, signing out. Good night, everybody. See you all bright and early.